Alright, you guys, where we're going this time is to the Hub Bike Shop in Brevard, North Carolina. A little suburb there of Asheville. So we're heading out from Tennessee to Asheville. Let's see what we got.
So here's what we picked up. Santa Cruz Megatower in the large. This is the CC build. Or it's the CC frame. The RockShox Super Deluxe. With the Fox Elite Performance 36. And we're going to take it up to Big Rock. And we're going to see how well this thing climbs. See what this bike can do. I'm not used to these SRAM brakes. I'm more used to the Shimano's. I like them to bite quickly, and these you have to pull them in before they start to do anything. I don't like that. I know guys don't like it the way I like it. They'd rather them modulate more. One of the things about the bike is the color. It's strange because just like the green one, I looked at the green one and I almost took it out. The green one looks different in the light. It changes color. And this one, when it's in a little darker light, it looks like a light black or a dark gray. But in the sunlight, when you get close to it, you can't really tell here, but it actually looks like a dark green. Like a dark military green with a touch of black to it. So when you get to Cedar Rock meets Little River, you start going up this trail here. The Climb of Death. Let's see how this, and I'm not gonna lock it out. I'm just gonna leave it open. Let's see what it does. And on she goes. You know, I'm not feeling a whole lot of pedal bob. I mean, this thing just, it propels forward. And the climb goes and goes. All right, getting to the summit. Top of Big Rock and Cedar Rock Trail. So I notice with the SRAM GX cranks, they're not the lightest, but they definitely look 170, and I'm still having pedal strikes. I'm impressed. It climbs very good compared to the Hightower LT. I would say they climb about equal. This just doesn't shoot up as fast because it weighs more. This bike feels like it weighs about 31 pounds, maybe 30. Let's go see what it does on the downhill. Every time I come here from Tennessee, it's about a 2-hour drive for me, but it's worth it every time. I just really enjoy riding here. All right, this. Check out that view. Beautiful. Look at that. It's an amazing view. This is Big Rock. So worth it. Alright, so now I'm gonna test this bike with some more downhill. Like I said, I'm really surprised how well it climbs. I didn't think it was gonna climb this well. You can really feel it propel it forward, this lower linkage. So most of the bike reviews I've seen on this bike, I don't think they've given it, at least from what they've shown us, its proper due. And I wanted to show some real climbing and some real downhill so I could see what it's capable of, how agile it is, how does it really take the hits. And it's very agile. That's what I'm talking about. Proper downhill. And this bike, whoo, it's doing it really well. It just eats it up. That's what's neat about being up here. You see all the different foliage. Man, this bike does so good in the super techie. Just propels you forward. So in case you're wondering, yes, those are my keys. I keep them on the outer loop of my shorts so that people will hear me coming. Most importantly, animals. I've been up here before when a mother bear and two of her cubs. The two cubs heard me and took off up the trees. While the mother saw me and knew I was there. Of course, I also have Industry 9 hubs on my other bike, which is why I like those loud hubs, so that other people can hear me. And also animals. I don't want to be eating for lunch. Bike is so quiet too. This chain guard they have on the bottom keeps the bike so quiet. Way cool, isn't it? I've done a lot of climbing on this today. It's one thing about mountain biking, you know, it doesn't just take your legs. It takes your arms, your mind, focus, kind of like life. Those hard hills, sometimes you look at them and they look so far daunting and unending, but you just gotta keep hammering away. You just gotta keep grinding, one after the other, and you never quit. Never quit. Only when you start knocking on the door pane can you see what you're made of. Mountain biking will definitely test you if you're willing to be. Just when you're ready to quit, you're rewarded at the top with the views, and the downhill right about to hit you in the face. So never quit, because it doesn't last forever. All right, putting this thing through its paces. Look at that, like nothing. Santa Cruz Megatower. Proper testing out at Dupont Forest. And we're done.
Alright you guys, that was the ride on the Santa Cruz Megatower in the large. 65-degree head tube angle, 76.6 degree seat tube angle, and it is a 160 millimeter rear travel bike. It is made to go downhill, and it climbs, I think, just a touch better than the Hightower LT. It is heavier. The frame it's stout. You look at it, it just exudes quality. It's a Santa Cruz bike. So if it's for you and you got trails like that, go for it. You will be impressed with what it can do. But until then, guys, take the high road. Always remember, travel the narrow trail.